Okay, in previous session we seen about the how to create the analytical view and there is a functions. Okay, so we discuss discuss about those functions as well. Okay, so let's create one more analytical view today. Then let me. Okay, then we'll go for means. Okay, so like for suppose one requirement came like a sales order and purchase order. Okay, so how many like your customers gave an order some specific product and how many procurement like raw materials is done for that product, okay, and how many sales are happened, okay, then what is the difference balance stock is there quantity, so that is the stock available in plant level. So I want to see this report like what is the more demand for which product and unnecessarily maintain the stock in my warehouse like which is not much sales. Okay, so which product I need to give more priority to procure, okay, for manufacturing and all. So that information I want to see. But suppose in that case, okay, so we need to create like one is the sales relevant analytical view and one more purchase PO relevant analytical view. Okay, first we'll create one more sales analytical view, then we can go for the next. Okay, I'm just going for the new analytical view for sales. Previous I given sales, so better I will give S4. Okay, so I'm just click on finish. Okay, like however we are done in previous, same way. I'm just doing it here also. Okay, I'm just select. So plus symbol, we can give the SNWD underscore S4. So this is the header table. I'm just choosing this. Okay. One more I required like item table SNWD underscore S4 underscore I. So this is the item table. Okay, here like a client to client linking mapping part and node key to parent key. Okay, so this two and output level, what are the fields we required? Just I'm selecting. This is node key I required and it is a key field and sales order I required and anyone overview overall status or delivery status whatever we want. Okay, billing status. So any of these we can select it. Um, okay, for I'm just checking with the delivery status and item table. I want the sales item number, product go ID, and gross amount, net amount, currency code. Okay, so all these three I required. Okay, and yeah, now come to start joins. Okay, as we created an attribute view, so I'm just want to join with that because here we are getting like material description and all, correct? So I'm just choosing this. This is our one. Okay, so this is previous batches one. So I'm just choosing this, which we are done. Okay, so let me. Okay, and these two I want to join with the product Go ID. Okay, and not key. Done. And let me go to one more time. Join set here. in a joint concept, one-to-many relation. Cardinality is one-to-many because sales header table one record we have, item level we have a multiple records. Okay, so I'm just click on join and come to this. Here it is a one product, okay, one-to-one relation because in sales order line item one product is that a single record we have in master table also, correct? So I'm just choosing one-to-one relation. Okay, so let me save, check, and activate first. Then we can do other things. Okay, cannot be identified. The key field I'm not. Okay. From this table, what are the fields we required at output level? I'm not added. Okay. Yeah, let's go attribute view. We are getting all these fields. Hmm. Rename. Let me rename with this one because there is a two node keys are there. So it gives error. What happened? Yesterday also we faced same issue. It's not coming. I will do it at here. Let me try it here. Okay, I just done it here. Then automatically here also reflect. Okay, fine. Now let me save and activate. Generally, I can able to do it from this place itself, but it is not happening. Let me. Where is label? Here it is changed, but it is not updated at here. Now it is coming. Okay, now it is so it came again error, completed with the error. At least one object at runtime, no measure. Yeah, I forgot to change it to measure and attribute for these columns. Okay, so let me go. So these are all come under the attributes and quantity, currencies, amount relevant fields are come under the measure. Okay, so I'm just changing. Either we can do like this, or else you can field, select this field and just make it like this. That also fine. Okay, anything is fine. So, but we have to do it this part, otherwise we'll get a error signal. So now we are done this. Okay, so there is no input parameters. We are going to do it again. Okay, let's save it. Now, if there is no errors, it's successfully activated. Then we can go for the preview. Okay, so go for raw data. Here we are able to see full, like what are the attribute level and analytical level. So both columns, it is reflecting it here. These are all come under the attribute view, and this part from sales order, note key, sales order number, delivery status, item number, currency, amount, gross amount, and net amount. These are all come under the analytical view. Okay. So now I want to do the conversions part. Okay. So however, yesterday we are done. Same way, I would like to do. Okay. So conversion part. Uh, then okay. So we have a calculated columns. So we can add uh, like a date, today's date, or currency, all these things, then we can convert it. But suppose I want to convert the amount, like a gross amount. Here we have a different currencies, right? So as we seen, okay, so here we have a different currencies. I want to make it into one currency, okay? Then easy to understand. Okay, so let me create one calculated ca column. So here I will give conversion, gross amount. Okay, so this is like a measure because amount relevant. Mm, Let me take this is the decimal, and length is 15 and 2 decimal. So here, let me add the column gross. Okay, but suppose I want to gross amount, I want to convert it. Okay, then we can add it here, and we can go next is like we need to go to semantic. So this is the next step. So yesterday we didn't see in this, only expression part we see. Okay, so I'm just going for the this one semantic. Okay, so here this is the amount and currencies, right? So then we can select. If it is a quantities, then we can choose this. Okay, so this is amount relevant. So here I'm just making everything into euros. Okay, so if you do like this, it is just like a constant. Okay, then o- okay, so these two like decimals and conversions, we need to give it at here. Okay, uh, just I'm giving like something schema currencies. It is a above. Okay, this is the SAP HANA DB schema. From there, I'm just choosing as a above. Okay, client is like which client we are. Okay, so we are using, so that client we have to specify it here. It is a fixed client, then we can give the first column. So this is okay. So this is our client. Then we can give the specific client. If it is a like a system variable, you can select this one. Then automatically, what is the client is that client it comes. Okay. I'm just going next. Okay, and source currency is like what is our currency field, right? This is the currency code. Okay, so that we have to pass it here. That is our source, right? So I'm just choosing from the column. Okay, from where we are getting that currency. Okay, code. So that I'm just choosing. What happens here? USD comes, then it is going to convert to euros. Okay, so euros we given as a constant, right? So at here, let me give. I think it is gone. Okay, let me give. It's not allowing. Okay, and target currency, like which currency you want to convert it. Okay, so I'm just giving target currency at here, and exchange rate is going to change day by day, right? So, so here we have a standard, like a translation at average rate. So I'm just choosing this and conversion date. So for today, if you want to see, then you can enter today. Okay, so if it is like dynamic, like whenever you are execute that time, if you want it, then however we done previous like date is now. Okay, so that we can give it as a dynamic date. Okay, anyway, let at this moment we can check it this again, later we can change. Okay, so that also we'll see. Okay, so now I done this conversion part. Okay, currency conversion. So let me save, check, and activate and execute. Yeah, it is activated. Then just preview, we'll see. Okay, let me close this. We go for data preview, raw data. Okay, so now everything it is converted into euros. But suppose euros amount, if you want to see, so this is the gross amount. So 9163 is there. So euro amount is same as it is, and other currencies, but suppose ARS 26 is there, so it is converted to euros dot 93. Okay, so similar way INR 460 is there. Okay, when it is converted to euros, it came to 583. Okay, so like this, everything in it is converted into euros. But I don't want to make it like this currency as a hard coded. But suppose in I want to make it like a dynamic based on my input, so it should be converted. Okay, in such a cases, we can go and create one more currency. Okay, input. Let me give the input at here. Okay, so new. Okay, so input underscore currency. So, but suppose you want to make a constant at here by default value, then you can select it here. Semantic type. um, Let me do one thing. Expressions. These are all not required. Let me remove it. It is a column. Yeah. And the reference field, it is a currency. I'm just choosing currency. Okay. Then click on OK. Let's save, check, and activate. Yeah. So this is the input field. Okay. So we need to give to this our. Okay. Let me create one more. So I just given the like a input field as a currency, and date also. That means now it is going to change it to dynamic. Okay. So we need to change in previous conversion this level, that input field we have to pass it, and date also I would like to do for today's date instead of hard coding. Current date I will give. Okay, so for date, so we can change this is to date. Okay, then this is the attribute only. I want to hide this date. Okay, today's date I don't want to display at the output level. If you want to add, then you can hide it. So as we see in yesterday functions, okay, so now is nothing but today's date. Okay, so that means tomorrow if I execute it, then automatically it comes to tomorrow's date. Previous what we given today's date, I manually I type it. So then what happens? Always, even if you execute it tomorrow, then it comes like a uh, uh, today's date only. To avoid that, we can use this dynamic one. Okay. Then what happens? Whenever we execute it, that date, okay, current date, it comes automatically. Okay. Now we'll use these two in our gross amount level. So okay, so let's go and change it at here. Okay, so where semantic level. So whatever we are done currency, this is the one, right? Current date. So let me remove and make it as a dynamic. Okay, so this we can change it to instead of fixed column, then here we have a height. So that one. So similar way, target currency. Okay, I don't want to give as a like constant at here. I would like to give to input whatever I give the input one. So that I want to change. Now it these two are date and currency change. Okay, dynamically. Now we will get it. Okay, let me save, check and activate. Okay, there is no errors, activated successfully. Then we can execute like a preview. So see now input it is asking like equal to euros. Euros by default, which we given default value, it is coming. Now if you want to change that euros to some other currency, okay, I think I would like to change everything to INR. Okay, I want to check in INR. Uh, then we can use that input. After giving input, then I got the result. Okay, so see, this is now everything is converted to INR. Okay, so but suppose INR amount, if you want to see, so both cases it is same, and rest of all it is got change. Okay, so okay, so like this, we can change the dynamically with the current date. What is the currency is there? Like day by day currency is getting changed, right? So we need to check with the currencies. Okay, then we need to which currency you want. So both we given like a date and uh, we given the date and the currency input field, which currency we want to convert it. So both. Okay, so then it is converted accordingly. But suppose now this I want to use. Okay, so this view I want to use like in query, select query itself. Then you can go to semantic and copy this schema. Okay, so this entire view, not a schema, view name. So sysbis under hyphen is our schema package name, then attribute analytical view name. Okay, so now I would like to create this view. Okay, so for suppose I would like to go for OpenSQL console. Let me go hours. Okay, from here we can create our console, OpenSQL console, and write the query. Select star from our package and okay, then we can activate it. Then we got the data. Okay, and their data we got it. Now you want to make like a specific columns you want to see, then you can use the um, specific like okay. So what are the columns we require? Those are all we can select it here. Like given the gross amount as an input, right? Let me check. Hmm. This is the dynamic one. Okay, fine. Okay, so now I would like to go for um, like a specific filtering part. Then what are the okay? I can give those things set here. Only I want with the what are the fields we have? Sales order number, S4 underscore ID, and gross amount. S4 underscore ID. Okay, specific. You want to give like a specific fields and all, then we can use those fields and execute. Then exactly we will get. Okay, so same thing. Uh, okay. If you want to give the input like we given the currency field, right? So input field. So you want to add those field. There is a query with the placeholder. Okay, with that syntax we can enter. Okay, pass the currency field and then we can do. Anyway, okay, so I'm just continue. Okay, now I would like to go for uh, like you want to write some summation. Okay, like aggregations if you want to do, then we can do those things as well. Like based on category, you want to do some summation. Okay, how much they spend for that specific category level, that amounts and all. So then we can use the category field. Okay, so we have right. So at here, category. Let me move towards left side. Yeah, this is the one. So here, like generally we do like this, right? So category and gross amount. Okay, then we are getting some graphical view, which is more spend amounts and all. Okay, so for suppose computers, they spend 49,000 something. Okay, for screens, then 18 lakhs. Okay, 18 lakhs 58,000 they spend. Okay, so like this, if you want to specify it, okay, so we want to this type of data by using the SQL console query. Okay, then how we can do? So here, like we can use like a category and aggregations, like sum we can use. Okay, so then we can give the field name and alias name. Okay, so alias name we can give it. Okay, so again we have an input field. So if you want to pass those input field, then we can give the there is a keyword with the placeholder, PLACE. Okay, so folder equal to, that means like a input field we are giving. Okay, so we use the dollar, so and currency field. Okay, what is the input? That currency field we have to give it. So let me check either given the same input CURR. Okay, CURR correct only, and then close with the dollar. Okay, so $2. Okay, open and $2 close. In between we given the currency field, and here like which currency you want to display at output level. So we need to pass that currency at here, INR, and then we can close our brackets. Okay, and group by. So we need to give the group by as well. Like otherwise, whenever we specify the currency, like aggregations, we have to give the group by. Okay. So let me give on what basis? Category. Okay. So let me try. So there is an error. What is that error? Statement selected. Executed. Okay. Aggregations. So and so. Incorrect statement group. Okay. Okay. Let me try this. Car to cups. Still the same. Line number one. Column position 127. 128. 127. This place only we are getting a problem. Ah, okay. So one open, two open, but we are closing only one. Okay. Let me try. Okay, now it is success. Okay, and executed successfully. See, previous, however, we are done. Okay, so here analysis, however, we are done. Oops, let me go. So same way, okay, however, we are getting result at here by using the SQL console, we are written it here. Okay, so we got the same results. Okay, back and it generated automatically when we use this type of things, but that is for analysis for us. Okay, so when it is giving to them, okay, so end users, we written some logic like this. Okay, then we will give to them. Okay. Okay, so this is the about the input field, how we can give the select code statement itself. Okay. Now, similar way, I would like to go for the create another view for PO purpose. Okay. I'm just going for the new. So analytical view underscore PO. Then click on finish. Okay. So let's go for yeah. So here we are going to select the product. Okay. So let me add SNWD underscore PO. So this is PO header table, another SNWD underscore PO item. So this is the PO item table. So similar like sales, how we done, same way we can do it at here also. Okay, so here node key and here it is a parent key. And double click on this. Okay, cardinality we need to set inner join and cardinality one to many. And then, okay, what are the fields we required at output level? Node key, and it is say, okay, so POID, similar like previous overall status you wanted. So confirm status or invoice status, whatever you want, then you can select that. And here we required PO item, product GUID, currency, gross amount, net amount. Okay, so these are all the fields I required. Okay, let me save and activate first. Measures. Every time I'm forgetting, sorry. So let me go to either, okay, semantic, you can select it, then select one by one attribute, POID also attribute. Only gross amount, net amount, quantity, these are all come under the um, measure. Okay, rest are all attribute. This is currency key. So attribute, gross amount, net amount, measure. Okay, so this is pivot is not a, yeah. You want to hide any fields, then you can choose it here. Checkbox, you can select it. Okay, now we can go for the save, check and activate after this. And I would like to join the star. Okay, so we can, yeah, before that, I would like to change this name. Sometimes it is coming, I don't know. Sometimes it is not coming at all. Uh, Same thing, reference. Okay, I, okay, got change. Okay, now I would like to add the attribute which we created earlier for product. Okay, so that one I'm just choosing and give the relation. Okay, so here product go ID to not key. Okay, and use the inner join cardinality 1 to 1. So however we are done for sales, same way, I'm just doing it here. And now save, check and activate. Okay, so it's fully activated. Then we can able to see the data. So this is okay. So same product come to the, this is the PO currency and PO amount. Okay, gross amount and net amount for purchase order. This is the purchase order and these are the items. Okay, so okay, so now okay, so we created two analytical view for PO and sales. Okay, so then I can able to see both the data, but I want to see the difference, like remaining, what is the difference quantity fields are there, those are all, it is like in stock level we have. Okay, anyway, here we will see that especially for demand data. Okay, how many purchase is happening, so that is the more demand customers who is making an orders. Okay, so and how many sales are is there, that is our profit, like it is left from the stock, okay, warehouse, and then we'll get the returns. Okay, so that is the report we can able to see it here. Okay, so in next session I think we can go for the so last 1 minute is there, so better we can take it in next session. uh, how to create a calculation view. So that is the important. These two are depreciated. Okay, but as we have a subject, I'm just covering. Okay, so we'll see tomorrow calculation view, which is we required. Okay, in current market still some places they're using, but so if you have any queries, you can ask. We'll see. Otherwise, we can close for the day.
No, Sudhir.
Good. Okay. Fine, then we can close. We'll see tomorrow. Take care. Bye.
Yeah, yeah, thank you.